Day 2 of MDL Group Stage. We have OG versus Newbie coming up. We're waiting on the players right now. Still time to recap the Day 1 run. Talk about what's in store for us. For those just joining, curious about the format, it's a full BO1 round robin. The top four go to the upper bracket, the bottom four to the lower bracket. $200,000 well, Day 1 saw rise of the LGDs, guys. LGD 4-0. They took down EG. LGD forever young, 3-1. I think their only loss was LGD Classic. When an LGD team is playing another team, they don't lose.
China #1.
China #1. You didn't sound very confident yesterday, Lumi. I seem to recall you saying that the Chinese teams had no chance.
I mean, it's group stage. Don't matter.
Don't matter.
It only matters at the last match of the tournament, right? So.
I agree.
And EG saving.
That's where clutch gamers really pull out the clutch plays.
Yeah, clutch gamer is unfortunately on the other end of the LGD spectrum.
0-4.
They are 0-4.
And
it's okay. You'll still make it to the finals.
The playoff. Yeah.
So today's the last day of the group stage. We've got 2 streams going on. BTS1, which if you're hearing this, you're there. And Beyond the Summit 2, twitch.tv/Beyond the Summit 2, Breaky CPK and Z-Rock bringing you all the action. And I promise it will be more exciting than what Lumi's yawn makes it. You can do it now. We want the game.
Okay, I'll make coffee. You guys want coffee too?
No, thank you.
I've got.
I still find Dota exciting.
Lumi did not get enough sleep.
Why? Sometimes that's.
I know. This is like the ideal time to cast.
Yes. You know, it's the perfect time.
Cast till 1 a.m. Then you're getting a little sleepy. Not that overnight shit nonsense. So while Lumi's gone, tell me what you
want. Lumi's hilarious.
I love him.
Oh my god, his poor English is one of his main drawing points.
But he doesn't embrace it. Like, he didn't want the top shelf Lumi.
Well, he's probably heard that so many times.
He's sick of it.
It's like you saying,
every
wow.
Every time.
Wow,
that's true,
right?
but yeah, that's true. I don't really embrace it either. Yeah. Draskell embraces it though.
But it's not
every time I see him.
It's not his to embrace.
Yeah.
What?
But every time I see him, he's like, let's watch Top Shelf Lumi. So I'm like, is this all you do, Andy, when you're not public?
I think Lumi's hilarious though. Because he knows enough about English to know all the idioms and stuff, but not enough to say them all perfectly.
Yeah. It's like the little grammar details.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really criticize him. I have absolutely no grasp of any other language except for English. A little French, but very little.
Sometimes I'm not sure if he doesn't catch me too. Sometimes I think he knows his phone. He
definitely hams it.
Sometimes he just has no idea, and it's hilarious. I don't know which one I find more funny though. Probably when he has no clue.
I like kind of baiting him, you know, like getting him to say something he shouldn't.
Oh yeah.
What can we bait him to say today? Try to get him to say the world is your oyster.
Oh no, I was saying that to you.
Oh, you're saying the world is my oyster.
Yeah, so you can do whatever you want.
Anything,
man. Anything.
Can I bring James to TSM?
We're talking about getting him to say stuff.
Yeah. What if Lumi says the magic words?
You can.
Do you think that'll tip the scale?
Like so. You can push it. I don't think that'll work.
I don't know. Bruno was in the chat yesterday. Maybe if Lumi gives a heartfelt plea.
Does Lumi have that much weight?
I mean, Lumi has a grand finals. TI grand finals, guys. Only person who has more weight than him is Toby.
All right. All right.
Maybe Vlad.
Oh, game started. What? I'm so not used to this. Actually, it's 15 minutes late. This is still earlier
This
than
is
expected.
on time by China standards.
This is early by
And
any
by
tournament
BTS standards, this is like way too early.
No.
You guys should have to wait at least an hour. Let's take the stream down, Eric. We'll come back and cast via Dota TV. Nice little 5-minute delay.
It must suck for those people that are like, oh man, OG game's on at 7. Okay, I'll come in by 7:45. I can probably catch a draft, right?
Right, that's the thing. We've trained them to tune in late, and now we're ready to go relatively on time.
How dare you, MDL? How dare you make your fans miss their favorite Dota teams play by starting on time?
Despicable. Someday they'll start late.
Okay, so OG has a whopping
Whopping.
1 and 2 record.
かかれ
So it's not.
見果たて
How can
てなしも
you
ご
define
承
this
覧
whopping?
あ
I
れ
don't even know what the numbers were.
I knew it was bad. I wasn't sure if it was 1 and 3 or
表情を始めましょう先月
So
の
it's
収支
either
です
double or triple whopper, but you know,
4. Yep.
there's only one way to find it. All right, so on to the draft here. Drow is the hero of the tournament, it seems. First phase banned by OG. Everybody's banning that Drow right now. We're
There's
picking.
so many Chinese teams at this tournament that you have to ban Drow. They all love that Drow. It's 5 Chinese teams out of 8 teams because Vici replaced the EU qualifier.
Who was the EU qualifier originally?
Europe qualifier was cancelled due to schedule problem. The slot was given to VG Gaming, so there weren't even any
The
qualifiers.
classic schedule problem
Chinese.
that leads to a fortuitous Chinese replacement.
How convenient.
The fix is in.
How convenient.
Maybe they're actually going to ban that flash challenge first phase.
Wow.
That's surprising.
This
This
is
is
super
great.
surprising.
We'll take the much more OP hero.
Yeah, aren't you happy if they pick Shadow Shaman first?
Yeah, the king of sand comes out. Like, there's ways to punish that Shadow Shaman, right?
Yes. Pretty much by picking any normal hero.
Oh dear.
They have won one game. It was not with the Shadow Shaman. Okay. Good stuff.
Disruptor
They did run a Meepo yesterday too, OG, but they got crushed pretty badly. I might add.
Yeah, that's like the don't forget we can run Meepo pick, but it only works if you win. You know?
Yeah, just like a Shadow Shaman. It's like
Yeah.
they don't win that. It is pretty good for them, but they're still like Visage, they're still Dazzle. I think there's plenty of other 5s that can still do well with it. But Newbie probably coming in here pretty confident.
Head full of steam.
Newbie are also 1 and 2. A whopping 1 and 2. The double
Oh.
whopper.
No, that's the double whopper.
Oh man, this is for all the whoppers. So the winner of this gets quadruple whopper.
We talked about EG saving strats yet.
You already did.
We're
It's
waiting
yesterday.
for you to deliver the
He's
sermon.
not here, man.
I know, but they lost the game yesterday, right?
Not everything's about EG.
Did you guys watch
ご
that
命令
game?
くだされ
They ran
先月の
5
収支です
position
報
puck
告いたします
with the mid
They ran it
puck.
twice. Actually, they ran it in the second stream before you guys cast that game.
5 position puck twice?
Yes.
Damn.
Apparently they won. They ran it versus Clutch Gamers, and then again, I think it was versus one of the LGD teams.
Right, but the winning against clutch gamers that actually count.
It's like LeBron dunking on high schoolers,
Yeah, exactly.
college players. The 76ers.
Are they that bad? I'm not into the.
They're actually looking a little up, but they've been pretty consistent.
What was their record this last season?
Not great, but there's like some signs of life, you know.
You know, in like professional sports, if you have like a 65% win rate, you're like god tier. But in
Dota, it's like you're like, eh.
yeah,
You're
there's so many
okay.
trash can teams that 65%.
御用を承ります
There's a lot of trash can teams in professional sports, though.
Yeah, but they're still good.
In the eyes of the fans, though, if you're not like top 5, you're
EG has a 61%
Garbage.
win rate, according to the Dota book.
Oh, okay.
So they're trash cans by
Trash cans.
5%.
trash cans.
I don't know where you got that statistic, but
I think this was back when they used to have to qualify for everything. Because they would just like romp everyone in the qualifiers. Now EG gets invited to every
Now,
tournament. so
bear
they
in
only
mind,
play good
EG's
teams.
professional stats go back to like when Demon and Melk were on the team.
Okay,
That's
so here's-
2012.
All right. Let me sort it by time. Sort
Let's
it by
filter this by the year.
last 12 months.
Okay, what are we looking at?
61.
出陣するぞ
But also bear in mind, they're
about
only
without
playing.
Zeus? Wait,
I don't-
They're
I don't-
only listen as an EG apologist here. In their defense, they're only playing like tier 1 competition nowadays, right?
加勢いたす
I don't
我が
think that's
戦
sort of
お見せしましょう三河武士の魂
115
決して砕けぬ
plus 72. So that's 187 total games. So 64%.
Can we
by
just
last year.
stream Lumi using calculator? I feel like this is way more fun than actual.
So they have a 65% win rate in the past year.
Okay.
Is that what Ben would call a dumpster statistic?
Infamous is 70.
Yes, in South America.
お命令くだされ
in qualifiers.
先月の収
Remember,
支
like
です
the
報告いたし
Newbie
ま
and
す
Secret had these like obnoxious win streaks
Yeah.
that happens. What was Newbie's like 22 or something?
Yeah, they had like a 2-month winning streak or something after TI. It was ridiculous.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I hate to interrupt, but we do have a draft. We should at least talk a little bit about it
I
here.
mean, there is not a lich, so there's not much.
There was a Shaman first phase ban, so Fly gets that big respect ban. OG snap up the King of Sand himself. Newbie going for these strong, kind of stable playmakers, the Disruptor, the Earthshaker. OG grabbed the Bristleback, who's been kind of ignored for the most part, at least in the games we've cast in the group stage here at MDL. I do find this interesting. Newbie going for that Bloodseeker ban, which we saw a decent amount of in tandem with Bristle in the qualifiers, mainly for Europe and CIS. The Eye of Good spans second stage, so kind of the Bristleback partners that let him farm those ancients.
They're scared of Dazzle. Dazzle versus
出陣します
お任せを止まれ
OG did draft slightly greedily in some of their games. They also
お任せを
出陣します
Into Oracle Nyx.
Yeah.
Was that OG?
I don't think it was OG.
There was one that was...
三河武士の魂決して砕けぬ
加勢する
Yeah.
お任せください囲め
Both for last pick, we didn't think.
表情を始めましょう報告いたします報告い
Yeah,
た
I
しま
think
す
OG just drafts very greedily. Fly also likes a 5 position Phoenix quite a lot of time. I mean, if you could get away with that and go for a long game, your talents really carries you. But
I mean, Fly's had some incredible performances on said Phoenix, though. But it is all about like what's around that, and is there room for Phoenix? Phoenix could be good this game. You know, you're up against Bristleback.
御用を承ります
Not a newbie hero so much, I would say. Seen on occasion from the team in the past, not recently.
doesn't Kaga have a really good team?
Yes. Yeah. That's
Nowadays he
first
seems
best hero. Or
First
it was
best hero.
it was the hero that he was best with.
they've kind of shut him. They like these forts that have pick off potential.
Like a rogue disable. He's not a static leader.
重荷を負う覚悟わしにはできておる敵将
Let's read.
捕らえたり
So what do OG want here? How are they planning to play? The Bristle is always
表情を始めましょう
They've run it
先月の収支です
I mean, I'm looking at OG's past 3 draft, and I don't see a single hero that they ran quite so far.
Are they doing the VP challenge? Did they run Sand King or Bristle?
Not yet.
Okay. You're only looking at 2 drafts, though.
You know, I'm cycling through all 3.
I don't think if you're an OG, you need to give yourself more of a challenge than the one already ahead of you.
They ain't no Virtus Pro yet.
I mean, my point is, it's really hard to predict what they'll play because they can play.
I mean, are you at all concerned if you're an OG fan, given that they were at Manila, they were at Epicenter, we're now seeing just the beginning of MDL, and they have not really looked that good on this patch yet. There hasn't been a point where it's like this is the OG that won the majors.
They're just trying to sneak into TI. Just
Under the radar.
yeah.
They won 2 majors. No one's gonna ignore them.
only 2. Get with the times.
Hey, that's 100% win rate. A lot higher than EG. You know? I don't think they're sneaking in under the radar.
But 0 TI wins.
Yes. A 0% win rate.
御用を承り
Infinitely
ます
worse than EG's TI win rate. Spence. Maybe are going to go for the Death Prophet here. So, as they often do, they love these like big group up and fight type combinations.
Tough first dazzle.
Get it
I
here.
would say.
Why is that?
You know, remember Sven's kind of seen as a Death Prophet counter? Dazzle's also pretty decent. But not great.
Well, very balanced composition for OG. Not overly greedy. Some good team fights, some good late game, good split push. They farm well. They can fight relatively early.
That's before you see their last pick.
Yes.
Bristle goes.
Here comes the Meepo. Here comes the Meepo.
With Meepo, then whew.
But they can't.
Times are tough.
They can't pick Meepo. They've already
ご命
run
令
it,
くだ
so
さ
it
れ
has to be a
先
hero
月の
that-
収支です
They've already run Invoker.
They were
That's
ran
true.
Invoker.
Okay,
so
they're not doing the
Yeah,
Invoker.
with the Invoker pick, it's Dunzo.
Dunzo. Indeed.
So yesterday, they ran the Oracle support. Well, they being IGA, right? It was Bobuga playing the Oracle, helping out his mid.
Godly Oracle. I
Yeah,
believe.
it was. I wonder if Kaka. I mean, I'm pretty sure he could play it. I don't know if.
I don't know if you would ban the bat if you're going for the Oracle though, so that in fact may indicate maybe you don't want the Oracle.
I mean, Bat was picked into the Oracle yesterday, so.
And he got
evidently,
he got dumpstered, you know. So
Yeah. Okay.
is it an off-lane shaker? I mean, we assume so.
The only time we haven't seen an offlane shaker was when Afu was playing it. Played at Rome and it was actually much more impressive. He kind of got the Blink Dagger around the same time the offlane shaker would, except he was like active on the map at the same time.
I'm trying to. Ooh, this from OG. Some really heavy push here. Great objective taking lineup now. Physical damage out the wazoo.
Does Spirit Siphon break Cloak? And does it break it instantly, you know, like really fast? I wonder, what is the Cloak's like damage threshold? Does anybody know?
Where is our Visage expert?
50.
50 damage. And Spirit Siphon, I presume does more than 50 damage per
Percentage
second?
base, right? So it depends on.
Okay,
Your,
alright.
well, just we just looked up death.
Oh. I just typed death and I thought it would.
And you got
Give me-
gold. Death and
Death,
Death Note.
Death Note. Classic anime.
Is that a good anime?
That is indeed.
ご
Even
命
if
令
you're
くだ
not
さ
an
れ
anime fan,
先月の収支です
Alright,
報
so
告い
max
たしま
health
す
drain per second.
0.25 second intervals. Quick, do the math. 0.25
I
second
can't.
intervals.
Oh, he's savage.
ご用を受けたまわります
What is it, 5% a second? Yeah. You got this, dude.
1.25.
1.25% a second. So how much HP do they need?
1.25 per second.
1.25% per second.
Oh god, the pressure's on. So you want the final result to be 50,
relishing
right?
this, by the way.
The game's gonna be over by the time this one's done.
Alright, so if Visage
Oh,
has
制作を
100
執り行い
HP,
ま
right,
す
and you do 1 point,
You do 1.25
Okay, the
damage.
answer's
second.
400. Get out of here. God.
is that the answer?
I'm so triggered already.
I mean, I'm not even trying. What a try-hard math guy.
I'm just kidding.
Is that the standard NA excuse?
Say
not
that
even
next
trying.
excuse.
No, you just start walking
I'm
down
just
mid.
kidding.
That is the standard.
Technically,
I think 400 is a bit too
Oh
low,
my
right?
god.
400
what
would be 5, so you need 4,000 HP.
Yeah.
What did he
So
do to
it would
my
pretty much never happen.
hotkeys?
So it will never break.
No, wait, the Doom yesterday would.
What?
Doom yesterday had 4,200 HP, dude.
Right, but Visage is not gonna have 4,000 HP.
Yeah. She could.
Confirmed, Visage
talents,
will
dude.
not have.
Get multiple hearts.
So our hypothesis is that
Okay, 300 health talent, 90 go per minute. Do the math, how long would it take for her to get like 3
our
hearts?
hypothesis is that Spear Siphon should not break Cloak, but
ご命令くだされ
Take it
先
easy. We
月
got
の収支
action
です
and it's
報告い
Kaka
たし
giving
ま
up
す
the first blood.
Oh my
God.
And they're giving it to Anna. Easy Midas.
They were
Okay, I gotta fix my hotkeys here.
so he insta buys a salve and a clarity. Is that the play? He sells the clarity. Okay.
Why is it?
Oh,
He's gonna just.
it's position 1 Visage.
Oh.
Okay. Position 1 Visage.
Okay.
We've heard talks of this before. I think I've seen Matama Man played in his pubs a decent amount. Talents are pretty good.
You get 30% experience, 50 damage. I assume 300 health, right? Or do you get the soul assumption of it?
Not sure.
And then you get I guess
I
at that
actually
point it
don't
depends on what item he has, right? Okay.
I haven't actually seen.
So I actually was talking to Parker about just like a core visage yesterday, and something that he touched on is that you get much quicker levels on the core visage, and that gives you max cloak much faster, and then you're just like an unkillable beast. Really. That's his read on the advantage of core visage.
Well, he's in like
ご命令くだされ。先月の収支です。
But I mean, like he could show up to like a mid-team fight, like being level 8, when everyone's like level 5, and he just walks in with max cloak and just
That'd be awesome.
be like, "What's up?"
What up?
All right, we're all good here. Mr. Eric.
Excellent.
Ben can
Yay.
So, look at our lane matchups here, gentlemen, as we get underway. Nothing too surprising. It's going to be the off-lane Bristle for Mr. S4, Fly giving him a little support. Kaka blocking the Ancient stacks and generally being a pest. Mid lane an Invoker versus DP showdown, albeit with a nice early advantage for that Invoker. KP on the off-lane Earthshaker, and then, as you mentioned, most interesting part of this game, a micro hero for Mr. Micro Skills, on the Biscuit.
Some things that I've seen about the pro teams that are so good about giving the actual kill to the Invoker with Sunstrike.
Yep.
Instead of just having it do damage. The downside is you don't actually get full damage from it, but the upside is that the Invoker gets a lot more than he would normally.
And that's been like the change, right? It used to be that you just throw the Sunstrike
Yeah, anything.
ASAP, right? Now teams are.
Tough lane for the Bristle, though. Yugi is giving him the claws and the clap, and he might actually be able to kill him off here. He's trying. The quills are stacking up. The heal could really ruin him. It's going down in a few seconds. Not in time. S4 playing a little too cocky.
Yeah, both teams were trying to bait it out. Fly was holding out that heal, and then of course Ursa was holding on this like big 8 charge magic stick. But Ursa had more, I guess.
Yeah, with this dual lane off lane, Kaka is trying to pressure mid. If he wants to.
Luigi just ate a heal bomb, though. He's gonna actually, like, that's the thing about sometimes getting kills in your lanes. Like, yeah, it's good getting a kill, but sometimes you can't actually farm that well after because you have to expend all your Iron Mana, whereas S4 comes back, he's a Bristle, he can
ご命令くだされ。
spam down all
先
the
月の収支で
yet
す。
another time. Ah, this pull. I wonder if this pull is still gonna be in the game by TI.
I mean, it's not guaranteed. You still have to time it properly, but
There's so few heroes that you can do this with, though.
yeah.
Pudge got patched out, Tusk got patched out,
I think
Tiny
Tiny,
got
yeah.
patched out. So, like, look at this. He's like double chaining it too. Now golems are gonna be slain by the hands of the trans.
KP is vicious.
Yeah, but it's really strong. Jarex and Nota are also farming up their own stacks, but should they have to resort to that?
Real action in the bottom lane as S4 has been caught out. There's the clap and now the overpower. Working through S4, keeps his back turned nicely here though, taking some extra damage. Mugi still gives pursuit. The Grave is timed well. The quills keep on coming. He's still chasing, but the cage again locking him down. They'll take each other out. Kaka and Mugi, they will kill S4 first.
The first half of that fight started really well for Newbie. Kaka was able to roll in and then kick the Ursa away. Sorry, kick the Bristle back.
Dazzle away.
Oh, no, Bristle back away from the Dazzle. That's why they were actually able to get him so low. But Grave, good spell.
Ursa does not actually have a poor main shield. I think that one extra armor would go a
ご
long
命
way
令くだされ。
for him
先月の収支で
surviving
す。
these Bristle quill sprays.
Still shows you how strong the Bristle is. That up against the Tri-Lane and an Ursa who's supposed to be one of his natural counters, he's still managing to trade in a 3v2 scenario.
He does have one of the best partners, though. I think like
Yeah.
Wisp and Dazzle are the two best partners for Bristle.
I am surprised that there wasn't any Sunstrikes to like make that scary one.
Kaka rolling in mid. He's perhaps overextended here as the Sunstrike comes out, not going to hit him. Still, the Cold Snap does the work. It's a kill. Did force Jarex and Fly both to rotate. Still, Earth Spirit overextending, and there is a Hill Ward, so that was an easily dodged.
御用を受けたまわります。
Wonderful no. Oh, Mugi, bottom lane, still going in here on S4. 2 more auto attacks. Not in time. And now S4 with the turnaround. The clamp comes through. Will survive. He's got to be chafed by this Dazzle always being in the right place at the right time.
Well, they survived to the shrine, though. That's pretty good. And looking at the CS, they're actually even on CS, Ursa, and Bristleback. So I would say this is, yeah, as you mentioned, a big win for only having 2 heroes down there and still shutting down.
So what are we going to see out of the Thor Visage? We haven't really talked about him. All the action's been bottom, but I think that's the real topic.
I always like Solar Crest in that hero. Solar Crest is incredible. I just don't know if Bristleback's going to get it. But Solar Crest Atos.
What are the preferred talents for Visage?
Umi and I were talking about it earlier.
As support, you generally want to go per minute because, you know, oh my god, that's
Action bottom, S4 taking up the whole tri-lane with Alpha Fly. Oh, so strong.
But as a core, you generally want the percentage. It's a big percentage gain for level 10 talent. And he's like leaving it with that.
19. Fat flying.
They do have a lot of minus armor too. They have Goo and they have the birds can do a ton of damage.
Newbie do not have damage mitigations. They don't have a Dazzle or some naturally tanky hero like a Dragon.
Yeah, I guess Ursa could build rocks, but Ursa right now is happy.
Ursa's got issues here in the bottom lane. The Sunstrike comes up with the burrow strike connects as well. Mookie wondering where his team is. Jax with the timely Sandstorm dodging that last auto attack that would have killed him. By his phase boots now. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Spirit Siphon goes with the cold snap like going down here, wants to take someone with him. Won't be happening though. Meanwhile, they still chase for more bait. Pursued out by S4 and Fly. I think that's a bit too far to go with S4 out of mana. Let's up the Soul Rain in the south, but KP looking for the punish. The Echo is available. Could be an opportunity here. The old Shaker.
Losing lanes when you have an Ursa on your team is always a really, really bad sign. It's kind of like losing the early game for the Trail Ranger. Not really great. Unless this like
Nice glimpse back, but perhaps it could come back to hurt them. They have the Shaker locking him down with the chance of damage. It's enough. We'll get the kill. Better heroes to deal with that. Oh, that's worth it. You gotta kill that Bristle.
No, they're getting like Invoker's not a hero that you want to leave alone. Same with this Visage, who is currently dragging creeps away.
Now they're rotating from lane to lane, looking for Ana as well. Go Swag with the dust. They came prepared. Newbie will take the Invoker too, or will they? Yes, they will. Phil.
Where does that miss? What if that uphill attack was following you and you ran up 2 hills? Should that be a guarantee miss?
That would be 25%. At most, you should double it.
Alright.
And even that is some ice fraud, I would say.
Guaranteed miss. Well, Noto gets his first tower. Double miss.
I always like hearing like Lumi's ideas about how the game should be rebalanced, though. What would you say your craziest idea ever was, Lumi? If you had to pick one.
Oh, it was when we were casting this like, 120-minute game, and they started running out particles, so the map was raining fire. And it said that that shouldn't be an animation; it should be like actual fire raining down, So you like
you're taking damage.
Yeah, you just take damage, speed up the game.
There's a lane ward here, but S4 doesn't have the vision and the jungle, and he's gonna get punished for it. They come in with Mugi, try to stay in front of him, has the enrage, so Mugi can tank these quills. Newbie again takes a 4-hero rotation, but again they get a kill. Conga line bottom does pay off.
It's okay if they don't lose the mid tower for it, and it looks like SC is going to port back in time to at least slow down the push. These birds, I don't know if they were seen. SC is playing like, yeah, he knows the birds today.
These are like little baby birds. So much smaller than yours. Those wings.
Look at that. Are you watching this Alacrity bird action? Oh my god.
Their attack speed is ridiculously fast. So, and they get weave. That weave
And they find S-Triple-C as well. Sunstrike coming through, good connection there. Doesn't have that defensive support to save him. No Oracle, no Dazzle, and gets punished for it. The Familiars cutting off Faith, rolling right through Newbie's back lines. The physical damage ramps up from OG, and the towers start to melt.
Alacrity plus Bird.
Yeah, man. Is that the new
good.
cheese? Better than Alacrity Fire, or, you know, the
That got
Panda?
nerfed though.
Yeah, that got nerfed. Well, this is not nerfed, right? So, let's go.
Next patch.
Next match. OG's revealing too much strats. Need to save him for TI, man.
This is feeling like a tough Ursa game now as they continue to harass him here. He's going to have to enrage off that Poison Touch, Jarex. Still looking to close the gap, and he will connect with the Epicenter. The Burrow Strike, the Sunstrike too. Moogie needs help, and he ain't going to get it. Back to the morgue for him. And OG over to the Tier 1 bottom, looking for their third Tier 1 tower in around 11 minutes.
You know, now that I'm looking at the Visage versus Ursa matchup, it seems like Visage is just really good at just controlling the Ursa, even through his ultimate, right? They're just so much slow and disabled just from the hero package. Never mind the, you know, Burrow Strike, Cold Snap, and all that stuff. I don't know actually what this Ursa can do until it gets Blink, and he's nowhere near the ballpark of getting a Blink.
It's a hard Ursa game, to be honest.
Yep.
Like, you go on someone, you commit, and then right when they're
Grave,
about to die,
yeah.
Grave. Cold Snap, Invoker's really good at kiting you.
Ice Wall, yep.
As long as he can get Roach though, he should still be relevant throughout the later phases of the game. However, he could potentially get scattered out by Sunstrike or Visage Familiars. However,
表情を始めましょう。先月の終始です。
Nowhere to be seen.
Speaking of which, that bottom tower is dropping pretty quickly. They're going to scout it out now. No-Tail starts to rotate immediately. Did by the Tome. Looking for that level 10 ASAP. The Roche is low. About to die to Moogie. Tanking the gank is Kaka. Likely going to pay for it with his life. Tries to retreat. The Soul Assumption. And the Familiars take him down. But that for an age is not too shabby for Newbie if they can get out. And looks like they will.
So I'm not sure how much they could do with it though. I think it's like gonna be better for actually like.
Uh-oh. Moogie's sticking around.
Yeah. I think Ben, you're saying like this Aegis is not gonna be letting them taking like a tower or anything, right?
Yeah, I just don't think it's particularly great. They have to take it because their lineup is meant to be able to do Roshan, but at the same time, it doesn't aid them as much as it would.
I think the best thing that this Aegis can do for them is like have OG overcommit for a kill, and then you just let a long fight drag out with Exorcism.
S4 stack. Oh man, it's a quad ancient stack he's taking out. Arcane Rune makes it easy.
Yeah, they are smoking while this is happening, showing two bottoms, so it's not too obvious. Newbie have the vision up the hill. They'd love to get eyes on Ana, and they will with the rolling boulder forward. Now the silence connecting, good boulder smash, and with that the Spirit Siphon, the enchant totem. Fissure timed perfectly. Good combo takedown from Newbie. And another death for Ana. Still up there in net worth, but definitely not on top the way you would like.
They're never getting these like kills into towers though. They got the Bristle kill on bottom, T1 bottom still up. They get this Invoker kill in the jungle, but he's still going to be up by the time this T2 push happens. So there's just not that much they can actually do.
Moogie being pursued quite a bit here. He's going to enrage, TP, nothing to cancel that. Sneak it out. Still though, he is running from the Bristle, not running at him.
ご命令くだされ。先月の終始です。
Yeah, it's level 25 doesn't seem that insane.
御用を受けたまわります。
So I'm not sure how I feel about him as a core. No-Tail, show me the light.
Show me the light.
He doesn't really have to be like a hard one though, right? Like you look at their draft, they have plenty of other late game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him as, you know, Ursa bottom.
He's got Aegis.
I don't think he wants to spend it like that. Where's the TPs?
Team is going to come in now. The Weave is deployed. Moogie almost losing that Aegis, and now the Yule Scepter from S-Triple-C. He'd love to get something going here with the Echo from KP. He will. Yes, sirree. Now the Fissure coming through. Fly on the run. They're going to lose S4, and the Aegis in return for that. If that's all they get, it's really not enough for Newbie. It seems that is all they'll get.
Again, I don't think they'll be able to convert it.
The lanes are just pushing too hard against them. OG really good at split pushing here.
Conversion makes it sound like football. It's like your third down conversion rate.
Your exorcism conversion.
Yeah. Right now it's 0%. Actually, did they use it for top up?
Well, they got top, but it's not because of the exorcism.
So So 0 gain into conversion rate, tower conversion,
Tower
objective
conversion rate. I think it's okay to use Exorcism for like a big fight, right? Or you know.
Was that a
kill.
big fight? One. What?
No,
is
that
the
was not a
bristle
big
key
fight.
kill?
I mean, given the fact that you have a Visage as your one position, you do want the Bristle to lift some of that weight, so repeatedly killing the Bristle does have some merits, I think.
Looks like Nubi are going to conga line the river now. Rolling onto No Taylor, trying to. Kaka gets up the Boulder Smash, the Glimpse back, set up by this, and now they can get onto him with the Spirit Siphon, as well as the Enchant Totem. Good pickoff, but the Familiar interruption, it's a beauty from No Tail. Now, perhaps the Epicenter coming through. KP taking some hefty damage here, stays alive to Magnetize. It's enough to force them on their heels. He actually didn't end up going for that Epi, but they still get 3. Mugi now in trouble. Enrage tries to TP out. Nope, Earthquake's gonna deny that. 4, they get 5 down.
Okay, so that team fight is the reason why you want to have a core Visage. He got jumped by like 4 heroes, but Gravekeeper Cloak is a spell. I mean, yeah, you get like 80% resistant when you have 4 stacks on. He just like took it up the chin.
That and the Familiars were in like the dream position to completely change the complexion of that fight.
He didn't even have double summon. Like normally you just like have your birds, stun them all, summon, stun them all again, and then you just laugh at them.
Wasn't even their full team fight. Jarix didn't actually have this.
It's pretty scary.
I think core Visage needs to be played like a high tempo core hero. Like think of Lifestealer, but maybe a little bit even faster. You're
like a Razor or something.
I mean, Razor sometimes go Midas, right? Like I think with this hero, you just like get your first item and you just go. And that's exactly what he's been doing. And in terms of a drafting perspective, you need your mid and off lane to be like more carriage role. So the Invoker and Bristleback pairing, to me, it makes a lot of sense here. This is super neat.
Mito.
I like it.
So he's skipping the medallion because Dazzlo's going for it, and then he's going for 3 Axe planes here. Good build.
ご命令くだされ。先月の収支です。
Any high enough level so that his familiars actually are pretty tanky. They don't have a good way to kill the familiars. Like Bristle is really good at killing familiars. That's one of the best.
Sniper.
So it's more you don't actually like. You want to just be able to kill it just by doing what you normally do. So Bristle, like you're tanking anyway. You're pressing your close rate anyways.
What about DPO?
DPO seems decent. Seems like a lot of small instances. Gravekeepers.
Yeah, I think that's the key thing. The birds are much squishier if Gravekeeper isn't applied onto them, right? So breaking the Visage Cloak, I think, is priority number 1 if you're taking a team fight for newbie.
Trying to spread the map out their own way as KP is worming his way here through the trees. But in the river, they found SCCC, has the Eul Scepter, has the high ground, has Mugi in position, who jumps in. Straight on the fly, gonna force out that Grave nice and early. That means it's not available for a core such as Ana, who's being hounded from the rear. Is forced back on his heels. Kaka looking for the long-range shot. Not gonna happen. And meanwhile, No Tail with the flank play, bringing down Faith on the Disruptor. Still moving in even deeper as Mugi, but he does not have the Enrage. He melts to the meatball. No Tail gets the last hit. And now, S4 gets in the action. Echo Slam committed. Only for the Bristle, and he's graved again. The fight's lasted long enough for a secondary grave to come out. Oh, this is looking real bad for Noobie as they get run over. 4 down. Now looking for the 5th, SCCC on the run. Exorcism even committed for this fight. In addition to the Echo, so their whole complement of huge team fights thrown out the window in a lost endeavor. Now, it's OG, a great pushing lineup for breaking the base.
Oh, I can't wait to see a Lackaby on the birds. Let's go. Oh my god. Can the frames even keep up?
Plus 115.
You get the glimpse back on Ana here, though. He's trying to retreat successfully with the help of his team. Ursa moving in. Fissure just clipping in. Could be an opening, a follow-up glimpse available in 8th. They do have that Static Storm, but S4 is the front line, and you don't really want to poke the Porcupine. Newbie towards the back away. OG seems like think they may stick around knowing that Exorcism's on cooldown and still commit for this round.
報告いたします。先月の収支です。報告いたします。
They want shrines first.
I'm just watching these birds destroy everything.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So what went wrong for Newbie? Why are they in this terrible, terrible position right now? Is it all bottom lane? Where Whistle died a few times, but so there's that.
皆の者手を出してくれ
Bristle Dazzle got triple kill. And then 3v2.
Yeah, that led to the fact where like they eventually got the Aegis, but then we're saying, okay, what do you actually get out of that Aegis? And essentially they got nothing out of it, right? Like Diversa being such a non-factor. Also in that fight where they just spun the Visage and didn't even get the kill and he just got dumped.
Right, but Visage does need like a quite a bit of time before he's difficult to deal with, you know, so.
I don't think so. Like, I think you just need 7. You just need max cloak.
Yeah, but meanwhile, like they could be winning all the other lanes except for Bristle Dazzle. Yeah. Like they have to commit 3 heroes just to survive it.
Do you guys think that the Visage was instrumental to the strategy, or most other position ones could have fulfilled the same role if they played their position?
I think if any position one that's playing this fast, right? If you have an anti-mage, then no. But
So what does the Visage offer that?
well, for example, in that last team fight, like when the team fight broke out, Faith just died. I think very few position 1 hero could have that kind of burst kill potential, because essentially what he grave chill and then send birds and he's dead.
Well, they did find Ana here nice and early. Static Storm Fissure, and down he goes. Out for 50, has the buyback. The Enchant Totem doing work as Jerks gets chunked down. The pipe came in a bit too late. The trade throws Mugi. He quickly falls. Echo committed, but S4 is still healthy. I don't think they have the damage to deal with him, even if they've killed off the other 4. It ain't gonna matter. KP hiding in the river. Fissure, futile effort at that. The Exorcism not enough, and it's Triple C on his heels. Has to put it away.
Yeah, those stacks.
Alright, team fight recap. Visage, 3.5k damage. So I was watching the team fight, and it seems that Visage's armor is never shredded. There is no like enough damage instances that shreds it. I don't think he goes enough damage. Well, he was never on shredded.
I mean, you can't focus the Visage. You have to go on the Invoker first, or maybe the Bad.
Right. Yeah, No Tail just sends 3 birds on Faith, and Faith just casts 1 spell.
I'm of the mind that the Visage definitely fits well in strategy like you, but I think the the Brizzle off lane was the key. The Bristle Dazzle just did way too much work. Anything that's like a decent the Brizzle lane. The Brazzle lane. Sounds a little like Brazzle.
That lane went like Razor for the most
Brizzle the Tizzle.
Bristle by Tizzle.
That is a combo, yeah.
But yeah, that lane up. That's
I'm curious to see the damage output for Visage at the end of the game.
very large.
Oh,
and Nobunaga.
He's not even down.
There you have to think of it now.
He'll probably cheese when he's out of mana, so he can keep killing people with Soul Ascension.
Like Gravekeepers plus cheese has so much effective HP kill. And weave.
And we.
But that's the thing, they have heroes that actually bump up his like innate. He already has armor weave. Bristle has pipe for extra magic resist.
That's how.
Ah, guys, they've trapped us 4. This is their time to strike. Jump that Bristle. Get him quick before the team can come. And they're going to try. They push him back towards the tier 4 tower. In comes the Spirit Siphon, and he cackles to himself. Turns his back. Stays alive. Oh, the Echo. Commitment from KP onto the Invoker. He tries to fissure so that he can also catch out Fly. It didn't happen quite right. And now KP pays the Piper. Buyback here from the Earth Spirit for round number 2, but he's not going to come back with the full complement of spells. The Magnetize already down. OG, have Newbie on on the back foot, and indeed they have them out of the game. Crucial win. Thunder's best.
It turns out Ice Frog could nerf OGs and then they just have more cheese. Like, they are endless supply of Le Fromage.
Is this that cheesy?
Well, no,
strategy,
they never needed to do the cheese, right? They had to, that's pretty cheesy. Right, damage check.
Bristol did 20,000.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. Bristol was the key to the strategy.
I don't
versus
disagree.
zeros most of the time. Once I was 3 points.
I'm personally like really impressed with the visage, but it seems like you guys are like.
No, I liked it. I think it fit really well.
I see the.
I would like to see small sample size.
7-0.
There's a mathematical concept.
Dude, Bristol 20,000 damage in 20 minutes.
Yeah, you press one button. Nice.
Yeah, he had a turn.
He was against like a bristle counter too. You know?
What's a bristle gun?
He's supposed to be good.
I guess.
Silver
Nah.
Edge.
Silver Edge. Yeah.
敵場門
Not
突
counter.
破しました
Like
They weren't prepared though. They didn't deal well with the Bristle. They didn't stop the Visit from farming. They didn't stop the Ancient stacks. They,
What did they do?
they had a 0% conversion.
they got the Roche.
They got the Roche.
Got him. With the Ursa lineup, they got the Roche.
They did not have the best lineup to take advantage of the Aegis, to be fair. Ursa's not that great with Aegis.
出陣するぞ
It's definitely not that good with
I
it.
think what they actually did was pick Ursa too early. They picked Ursa, what, 3rd, I believe? It was
Yes.
Disruptor, Earthshaker,
出陣する
into Ursa.
見旗立てなしのご昇乱あれ
Ursa came later.
Was it? I thought their DP was 4th.
It was,
I know.
it was Shaker,
Shaker
Disruptor.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And then
Pretty sure it's DP next.
Okay,
Can I
you're
check
right. I think
something?
you're right.
I think
ご命令くだされ先月の収支です
Rescue us.
Okay, absolutely.
match ID, replay.
Let's see who's this real 780.
What? You can't even.
Yeah, it was a Ursa 3rd.
Yeah, Death Cross 4th.
That's why I'm the 780.
出る
Out
ぞ
of here.
That's why you
Made me
made
doubt myself. God.
I have that effect. I make people doubt themselves.
So Ursa was 3rd. If they didn't pick Ursa up 3rd, maybe they would have more
出陣
flexibility.
するぞ
But when you have Ursa DP, then you lose the early game. And you can't do
I know
anything.
you're just a hater person.
I think Ursa
The
Max,
win lane.
Ursa Max decent, but they have to have a stronger off lane. I think what the skills better. Win lane lose game.
That's what you say, right?
あなたのためになるのなら
お助けいたします
Because I think that and the mistake made by Ursa team is blown way out of proportion because of Ursa.
Right. I agree with you. I hate Ursa.
I dislike the hero, but I see its merits. It wins the lane usually, and it always takes.
Didn't even win the paint this time. So
That's
that
why
was
you
the
gotta throw
problem.
in the username.
It's not. So clearly not here.
I think
出陣します
do not think they should have banned the Shadow Shot. That's the thing. It's like,
No,
oh, it's
sir.
Shadow Shot. Wait,
Cut
Shadow Shot
it,
was
Digna.
No, they had.
It hasn't even been that good.
戻るぞ戦へ参る
I think the Dazzle, as I mentioned early on in the draft, it's like this hero is way stronger with the
ご命令くだされ
They banned the
先
IO
月の
out,
収支で
then
す
they banned the Blood Seeker. And off lane was a big issue. They had a hero that was supposed to win the lane, doesn't win the lane, and you just get crushed in 24 minutes.
Trigger.
Triggered.
Bamboo's going off.
Triggered.
Benwa was angry.
Triggered.
And
Well, it's
so are
newbie.
we, because the game was quick. We've got more Dota though. Be sure to check out Beyond the Summit 2. We had EG versus Vici there. Not sure if it's over. There will be 2 simultaneous streams of glorious Dota 2 action. Brought to you by Beyond the Summit. All day long. I'm LD. And these 2 are triggered. We'll be back.
んなりとお申し付けよ。
出陣するぞ。
承知いたしました。起乗するぞ。
表情を始めましょう。先月の収支です。報告いたします。
御用を受けたまわります。参るぞ。行くぞ。
命令くだされ。先月の収支です。報告いたします。
御用を承ります。
ご命令くだされ。先月の収支です。報告いたします。出陣する。表情を始めましょう。先月の収支です。出陣するぞ。風のごとく速やかに動け。表情を始めましょう。先月の収支です。
承ります。
表情を始めましょう。先月の収支です。表情を始めましょう。先月の収支です。表情を始めましょう。先月の収支です。報告いたします。 出陣する。
出陣します。出陣します。
出陣するぞ。敵が我が領内に向かっております。我が領内に敵が迫っております。
表情を始めましょう。先月の収支です。報告いたします。
御用を承ります。
出陣するぞ。出陣するぞ。
助立ちいたす。
承知。
我が戦ご覧に入れよう。
お助けいたします。重荷を負う覚悟、わしにはできておる。止まれ。
待機せよ。
始めるぞ。
承知いたしました。
始めるぞ。戻るぞ。
騎乗する。
かかれ。
かしこまりました。騎乗する。
戻るぞ。
表情を始めましょう。先月の収支です。 表情を始めましょう。先月の収支です。
何なりとお申し付けよ。
ご命令くだされ。先月の収支です。
御用を承ります。
表情を始めましょう。先月の収支です。
出陣します。出陣するぞ。出陣する。出陣する。
出陣します。
出陣するぞ。我が策お見せしましょう。加勢いたす。表情を始めましょう。報告いたします。報告いたします。加勢いたします。
Okay, we're back for more MDL action coming your way here live from the Beyond the Summit studios. I'm LDM, joined by Luminous, Merlini, LGD for Beyond the Bounce, Clutch, Gamers. Exciting Dota 2 action coming your way in a jiffy. Check out these standings here. LGD Forever Young sitting at 3-1 at the start of the day. Clutch Gamers 4. It's a long climb.
They pick up one win. That's a good turn.
Yeah, it is.
What? Look at the teams they're up against. These are some good teams here, man.
I mean,
It's
not out for
cannot
them,
be
right?
satisfied with one win the entire time. No, I refuse to accept this. Anything less than the
In
championship
group stage.
is unacceptable.
Group stage. They're already 0-4, so
Yeah.
winning one of the next three is good.
I think they're pretty much guaranteed a lower bracket anyways.
Yeah.
So I think
That is true.
today, moving
But what
forward,
if you finish strong at 3-4? You're still playing for seeding.
right? I think what Ben says has a lot of merit in terms of like building confidence, right? If you beat some of the top teams, even though you're loser bracket, walking into loser
No,
bracket,
you beat one top team. You can't beat some.
我が
You
軍略
beat one.
お見せしよう。
Beat 2 and 5.
well, LFY is a good place to start because currently they're number 2. So you take them down.
ここは貴様
How
ら
do
の
we rate their chances?
敵将捕獲した。
20%,
敵将
40%.
捕らえたり。
Didn't you used to do odds?
I do, but
Yeah,
I don't keep it up.
you're like an avid.
Shiro e modoru. Modoru zo.
Post on like that
Hey,
veterans level.
that's
Too hard.
You did like Merlini's top picks.
Yep.
Ben's gotten lazy.
What's EGB say? Let's see.
いざ戦へ。
We shall out for each.
Only
承知いたしました。
Yeah, am I allowed to do this? Oh, okay.
Sell out. That was you.
I mean, it's Ben. It's Ben.
出陣するぞ。
Curious.
I imagine the other.
We're finding a lot of trouble navigating this website.
Yeah, I'll get back to you guys.
Okay.
Ben's just gonna be gambling all night. No more casting for him. Just me and you, Lumi.
He's a social gambler, so if we
Oh,
stop talking
it
about it,
seems antisocial.
I don't even
at
know
this
if they're
point.
on here.
anti-social.
I mean, it's taking away from his ability to participate in the conversation. So
yeah, that's true.
I don't know if I would call it social gambling.
1.2 for LGDFY and 3.5 for Clutch. So,
That's pretty decent odds for Clutch.
表情を始めましょう。先
If
月の
I feel
収
like
支
a
です
betting man, I might put some down for
I
Clutch.
would not.
You would not?
No. One,
It's a
at
best of one. I mean,
3.5?
I
They're not an underdog that it's easy to believe in right now, though.
I could see Clutch taking down LFY if they have a good draft,
They
right?
did lose to position 5 puck, right?
But that's EG though,
LFY is above EG in the standings,
not in actuality,
but
like
in
in
the
actual
standings.
strength.
All right. You know, it's not Independence Day, Lumi. There's no need for the homerism here. Let's try to be impartial.
Actually, they're tied.
So they did open
Ooh,
the
Phoenix.
draft. We'll chat about this while Ben continues his degenerate gambling ways. It's a Dazzle first overall pick for LFY, and Clutch Gamers
Dude,
see
Dazzle's
this
back on
Dazzle,
the rise, dude.
and they go straight into the Void Phoenix, the big team fight combo.
I don't think I've ever seen them play Phoenix.
They do.
The last Phoenix pick is 2 months ago. They have a total of 3 Phoenix picks. They have a 33% win rate.
If it's broke, fix it.
Or at least jam something else in there, you know? In this case, a Firebird.
Good old Afu hero right here. Silence, incredibly good versus these two heroes.
He's a beast on our Spirit.
Yeah, is that his best hero?
I think so.
Best hero.
Certainly his most iconic.
We celebrated his birthday at Epicenter. That was fun. Well, by
What
celebrated, I mean he gave us.
He gave us his cake. Yeah, we celebrated. We celebrated my birthday in that regard as well. Gave Notel my cake. Fattened up OG. Maybe that's why they're looking a little slow out of the gates this tournament. Too much sugar.
Bogged down by
The
cake.
crashing. Yeah.
Nah, I think Fly keeps his team like.
Oh, Fly didn't eat it. No, it was.
Okay, I see.
Fly is not about that life.
What happened? Is there a monitor? Okay.
表情を始めましょう。先月の終始で
Phoenix
す。
is pretty good when there's no Nixon. And Phoenix faces Void is a very good combo. I played with Jack the other day, and he had the hardest time. It's an awful experience.
You mean croning your own team's egg?
Yes.
Like protecting that egg.
Protecting the egg.
We must guard this house.
The concept
You know-
is not very hard.
It's not like the egg will move after it ults.
Yes.
That's what you think.
Exactly.
So what
Look.
did Jack attribute said difficulties to?
Panic is what he said.
I see.
He said, I panicked.
Look, I played a game with Jack just now. I was playing the 5, he was playing the 4. I was like, okay, you know, I'll buy all the wards. He was playing support Lina. 40 minutes in, I have not seen my Lina once. He was just in the jungle. building.
Was he farmed?
He was farmed.
What did he have?
He had Bloodstone, bots, a Hex. I was thinking, if you have a bots and a Hex, shouldn't you be coming out to do something? To be fair though, he did actually get us perhaps a game-winning kill on the enemy Juggernaut. But that's his only contribution the whole game.
Save the best for last.
I guess so.
That's our Jack.
He was sandbagging, so you would be more impressed later. Just like Clutch Gamers is in this tournament.
Ah, I see.
Yes, no, that the last 4 tournaments have all been one giant sandbag.
Sandbag TI to
But-
win MTL.
Yes, exactly.
Long con.
Nobody will ever see this coming. Because who the hell would do that?
This is Big Wombo.
Here's the Phoenix counter. Get that Lina. Good way to kill off that egg.
ご用を
Also
受けた
pretty
ま
good
わりま
against
す
the Chrono, as they do have the Dazzle for the Grave. So it is a good wombo, but LGD seem to me pretty well prepared for it overall.
I think Earth Spirits is the silence is going to be their saving grace. There's these 3 heroes. It's going to be really hard to get results on, especially with magnetizing the game.
Are we gonna see that patented Mask of Madness faces Void build?
No, I don't think we're gonna see that again for a while.
We've seen it.
If you're already getting silence, dude, you might as well.
Might as well lose 5 armor while getting silenced. Alright, this is a hero that I think was actually banned against LFY like first phase yesterday.
This hero, I believe, had one of the highest win rates in the tier.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
60.
Ehome Keen was straight up banning against LGD first phase as well, and I was not, like I didn't see any Beastmaster games, so I was confused.
And that attack speed for Phoenix Egg,
Okay,
so good.
got that double bore
Lots
For
of
what?
for the Duelist.
lots of pick-off potential now for LGD. We do have the Earth Spirit Beastmaster, some good vision, some good long range, and
我が策戦場を制す我が戦
very single
お見せ
target.
しましょう。
出るぞ必ずや勝つ腕が鳴るぜ
Wraith King. Love me some Wraith King. Duck King. Dick play what it does.
表情を始めましょう。先月の終始です。
Ah, there's the one. Actually, isn't Queen like super good against Huskar in terms of Sonic Wave?
What do you have Dazzle though?
Okay.
You can always go back for Axe if you're in Clutch.
The Chop Lord.
Chop Lord, is he that good though? He gets dumpstered in lane by Huskar. It is awful.
Yeah. Huskar Dazzle. I think Dazzle's in the lane versus an Axe. I think Axe have trouble as well.
But what other heroes counter at Huskar? Huskar Dazzle, that is.
Well, nothing really fully counters Huskar.
Oh.
As does it do?
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Kill the Dazzle.
Those are some good lanes.
I think they aggro here. I think you definitely aggro if you're LFY.
And they give your Beastmaster. Sorry, you give your Brood the 1v1 versus the Beastmaster.
Beastmaster will get crushed.
Yeah.
But it's better than the Huskar
Yeah, you need your
duel
Huskar.
or tri-lane.
Huskar versus Faces Void is an excellent matchup for Huskar.
Okay.
So I think that's really good.
Honestly, Phoenix doesn't do much early on as well, so.
I like this Brood pick.
Maybe you just leave the Brood alone. Maybe you just
That is just a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, but this is a Rappy Brood, right? He's not a certified Brood player yet, you know?
I mean, it's not that hard to crush a very favorable matchup as Brood.
Yeah, but like every time I see Brood in game, she wins the lane, no problem. And then she just like gets dumpstered because she's a Brood.
60% win rate on Brood.
But this lineup is so good.
Does she actually? Does he have actually?
Dude, he is a Brood player. Top 10 most played in competitive.
How many games? 15.
It's a lot. In competitive.
How many of those are recent?
What's last play? Probably a TI qualifiers.
It's gonna give you
29 days ago for CG, Russia.
I like it. It's a good Brood game. Clutch. Catch you up by off guard. Seems like the recipe for the sandbagging to end. Domination. All the ingredients are there.
Well, I don't know. They pick Sand Kings.
Right. Oh, because okay. I was a little slow.
Perhaps another coffee's in order.
No, too much coffee is not.
What happens if you have too much?
My hand gets
The jitters.
When is about my birthday? Is that why you're on the monster?
Well played, sir.
我が戦お見せしましょう
Monster energy drink.
I wonder if we'll see any weird anti-Brood builds like Vanguard or Crimson Guard.
我が戦お見せしましょう
But they will not be dodging. Huskar will be heading
Tekio
towards bottom lane
oitsumemasu.
along with his buddy DDC.
助立ちいたす
So how is that
出陣します
versus the trial? She gets dusted. She's dead.
Yes.
お味方討ち死に
I think
我らに撃てぬ敵はありません敵将討ち取りました加勢いたしますぞ
Pretty hard to roll. It's very fast.
Just do a blind roll. If you hit, you beat the dust. Right? I have faith in
加勢いたします
Traps here in the bottom.
逃がしゃしないぜ敵将捕らえたり
Slink back to the safety.
皆の者手を貸してくれお味方が捕獲されました
Interactive open.
No, but looking at it like huge like that, like normal spiders don't really.
Listen to the name of these items.
どうしたかかってきなお任せください
Imagine just slowly being digested inside of that belly.
How did you ever
What's a
beat
pedipalp?
Ugh.
Pedipalps? I have no idea. I don't think.
Maybe I shouldn't.
This could be your new. This could be your new home.
So, how did you ever beat that that level in Silkberg with the big spiders? You know, what you're talking about? You
Compared to
have
the last one?
No. That's the Sand King, right? There's
yes.
in the middle of the game. There's one you have to walk down the den of spiders. It's a big ass spider, like 3 times the size of your level.
I don't actually remember.
What is the biggest?
戻るぞ
Huntsman spider.
I don't think I can't recall. It's not like
Look
one
at
of the
what
super
pedipalps
poisons,
was.
but they're gigantic.
How do you spell that?
PEDIPALPS. One of her cosmetics.
Each of the second pair of the appendages attached to the
Cephalothorax of most magnets.
Goliath bird-eating spider.
表情を始めましょう先月の収支
That
で
is
す
apparently the nastiest thing out there. Well, at least the biggest one. The biggest ones aren't really the worst, though. They're not the poison ones. Or the super poison ones.
I do appreciate
Look
how
this thing up, Wumi. The
Sorry?
Goliath bird-eating spider.
Goliath bird eating spider. just want to say I appreciate how educational so far this has been. That looks disgusting.
The Huntsman has longer legs, though. The Huntsman's like the lankier one.
Longer does not mean better.
Goliath is girthy, though. Goliath has power.
Alright.
I'm just not gonna watch bottom lane.
Alright, we'll watch the bottom lane, because first blood is...
Let's just go into Brood Cam. How does that sound? Well, she's not as bad when she's invincible.
Yeah, you can't
doesn't really bother people as much.
Maybe that's intentional.
Oh, he did do the blind roll.
He does have his own sentry down here, so he feels a little bit safer in this particular web. The other one, though, he knows that is the danger zone. So as far as the lanes go, just that defensive tri-lane. Meanwhile, Inflame getting the solo off lane versus the Void Phoenix. And Super being boom lane mid. He's oh, given the way the lanes are set up, or are you still digging the Brood, Ben? Feeling the spider?
They aren't really killing him. I think if he gets to like level 5 without dying, he's fine. Actually, level 5 without dying. Level 3, I think he should be able to get. But I don't know. What does he do in team fights? He's
Super's so dead. Burrow in and a quick first blood to Mr. Armel.
Alright. I like how top lane is being played by the Phoenix as well. Normally you just like, okay, Void does fine in 1v1, so I go pull, but he just sits there with Fire Spirit. Doesn't matter if you have a Pro Man shield if you're just unable to actually attack.
He's gonna get a bash.
Oh, he wants that bash. He knows a bash is a kill, but it's not to be.
This is why Clutch Gamer is not a TI, because they're not lucky.
I mean, this guy clearly did not watch any Shadow replays from TI6.
True.
I don't think I've ever seen a Void get more first hit bashes
That
than
guy
Shadow did.
was crazy with bashes.
The bash god.
Primed those PRNG, or PRD rather.
I don't know if you can even call it priming, considering he was just constantly running at heroes and hitting them for about 2/3 of the game.
Yeah, but he's, you know, hitting creeps in between, right?
No, it was just hitting heroes, like because he just kept on killing everyone.
Alright.
He had the Lincoln, so like 10 minutes.
Super. Gonna get killed.
Alright, lane's looking pretty good here. This is the power of the Brood Mama, just passively resting in her web while LFY have to play 1v3 elsewhere on the map.
Yep, and so far Afu is blindly rolling and not hitting any of his spells. What was the term for it? 0% conversion rate?
Yep.
Okay.
CG looking at 100% conversion rate on these professional ganks so far.
I think they should just leave Earth Spirits and go top. Like, or sorry, go mid or top. This is not working out for him. You can't do anything here.
ご命令くだされ。先月の収支です。報告いたします。
Broodlings, so there's not that much opportunity for him down here.
They're actually Spiderlings, Ben, not Broodlings.
Oh, I call them
That's
Spiderites and Spiderlings.
That is StarCraft talk right there, my friends.
Broodling?
Yeah, Broodlings are the... What was that unit that like spawns the nasty little things? Infestors. Like those are...
I thought the Broodlings are the one that rolls into you and explodes.
No, it's Banelings.
Banelings.
I think I'm wrong though about Broodlings, but are they StarCraft?
I could
Brood
look that
War?
up.
They might be a Brood War unit, not
We
a
are an
StarCraft.
educational stream.
Broodlings tattoo meaning? What are you Googling?
It auto-completed.
What sort of weird shit is Lumi into here? And what sort of shit have Clutch Gamers gotten themselves into? As Boombacks gets punished with the massive 3-hero rotation. Burrows up to the high ground and away to safety. The Poison Touch probably not going to take him down, but it will send him limping back to the well.
So Broodlings are the thing that randomly spawns after your building is destroyed as their...
Yeah.
So they come out and be like, you know, you made a kill my building, but fuck you, you know, that kind of...
Okay, so you want me to refer to them as Spiderlings as
I would like you to
Spiderites?
use the correct nomenclature. Yes, thank you very much.
Okay.
Nomenclature.
Brood Mother's pedipalps are hitting Huskar.
Pedipal. Aren't those like her organs or something?
It's her front. We just went through this.
Yes.
I was
The appendages.
totally not.
The
paying attention.
appendages, yeah.
I was reading about the Goliath birdie
Goliath is also a unit in StarCraft.
Yeah.
They are lit versus air units.
They are lit. Goliath Online.
Oh man, that's such a sweet line.
They have like, that game is such good voice acting actually.
My favorite thing about that game is the
御
turn
用を
music.
承ります
Why don't you sing us your favorite song?
It's just a.
I wouldn't mind a little backy music, you know, to brighten up this broadcast.
I'm pretty sure Eric could just play that, but that would be copyrighted, so we can't.
They're looking for the move on the bottom lane. They've got the quad bolt, beautiful burrow. Decapitation ensues, and LFY feed mama. Happy once more, make it a quick trip.
The
Quick triple kill.
sandbagging.
Okay, so how would you rate Huskar as a hero when you have this kind of start? Is he kind of like Ursa, like the game that we just watched, where if you get dumpster in lane, you're just done?
I don't think so. I think because usually with Ursa, he's like kind of a lone wolf.
Okay.
In Huskar, he actually has a lot of synergy with Lime Sync.
Here she
So
comes.
he can actually do
ご命令くだ
I
さ
just
い
think
先月の
inherently
収支
this
です
match is
報
really
告いたし
terrible
ます
for Brute because you have no AoE, you really lost a lane, and you don't have a good hero to kill.
And that's why you suggested that instead of having the lane that they do have, you
just
dodge
sack
it,
this
right?
lane.
You sack the
It's,
beast.
it's an awful lane for him. He cannot do anything.
The 5th pick Brood is back, gentlemen. This is at least 4 or 5 times I've seen a 5th pick Brood that just steamrolls the opposition.
Yeah, maybe you can go like max axe on Beastmaster. Actually, that would.
LFY is, they're done. This is going to take some throwing by Clutch.
Which, I mean, they are almost the inventor of.
Hey, they're the Clutch gamers, Lumi, not the throw gamers.
Clutch
okay?
for the other team, dude.
Alright, that's one way to look at it. Sunray comes through, Super on all kinds of trouble. The heal committed. Afu with the roll, gets off the silence now, moving on to Fly Solo. And that is the first kill of the game as Armel's going to take a quick drive-by attempt. Now needs to make it out with his blink. He will do so. All the while, Brood Mama is just spinning her webs down bottom.
No Midas though. He's going for the phase boost first. It's going to be extremely problematic for him. I would say any of their heroes come down here. They need 2 AoE clear heroes. I would say like Lina and Beastmaster to actually feel safe. But otherwise, you just have to sit outside of XP range.
I mean, AoE hero, make sure that you don't use a tower, but at the same time, Brood draws like 2 hero bottom, like you said, and then could just jungle. So I think it's still a win.
Still a win-win.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's already crushed the lane so badly. And all the meanwhile, Gabby's getting fat up top.
The old way to kind of counter Brood used to be like, let her do whatever she wants in the lane and then just come gank her in numbers and get that big bucket of experience and gold back when you kill her because she's so far ahead. But it's going to be tough to take those fights into Clutch as their team fight is